Hi, friends. Welcome to another episode of Clearly Thriving. I'm Allison Clay,
And I'm Siri Harkins.
and we are thriving. Clearly.
Clearly
Siri, what are you drinking today?
a Shirley Temple 7 Up.
Beautiful. I have a Diet Dr. Pepper that I'm really excited about.
Oh, delightful.
It really is. Yesterday, I had my first kombucha in over a week
Oh, wow.
because I was traveling. It was so good.
You're
Like,
like, wow, I needed this.
honestly, I went to do my grocery pickup and I got like four of
Oh
them
my
because,
gosh.
you know.
Hmm.
And I cracked the first one open immediately after getting my pickup in my car. And it was my favorite flavor, which is the mint limeade one, because it tastes
Mm.
like key lime pie. And it was so yummy and delightful, and it was great.
Good. I'm glad. I made lentils last night and they were
It
delicious.
sounded delicious.
Yes. With lentils and carrots and lots of garlic and onion, and I put it on toast.
I love garlic.
Yes. The garlic really made it.
Yeah.
Right, Lila? Yes. She's demanding pets.
She is. She's had a hard day of being a dog.
It's really rough, Lila.
Yeah. Yeah, little does she know, I will be working at least 3 more hours after we finish this episode because I didn't get all my stuff done today. So,
What in the world is
driving.
this? Has she always had these little marks?
Yeah, little.
Little freckle spots?
Yeah,
Interesting. Oh, I guess you're always in clothes.
yeah.
All
She's
right.
naked currently.
I was not wearing any clothes. It's so rude.
I know it. Oh my gosh, I got her when I was traveling. I got her this little NYPD puffer vest. It's so freaking cute. It's too small.
Oh
And like
no.
if you look at it, it looks like it would fit her, but I think because it's so puffy.
Oh,
It's like I can get
Lila.
her arm in it, but I can't even start to close it. And then she just kind of stands there because I think it's too snug. So it's really unfortunate, but I'm gonna try to figure something out because it's so freaking cute.
There's a way. I feel like there's a way to make it work.
I even thought about getting like a seam ripper and
Hmm.
ripping the sides off and putting like some stretchy elastic. Like
Yeah,
some vests have that.
I'm sure there's a way.
I'm gonna figure it out. I got her a little NYPD vest because I thought it would be hilarious for my 10-pound Chihuahua pug baby. And then I got myself an NYPD t-shirt that's from the children's section, and those are now our Law and Order watching outfits.
Wonderful.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, Allison had some travels last week.
I did. Siri almost died.
Yep, I was dying, so
Deathly ill.
definitely
Very
ill.
different weeks.
Yep.
Um,
I'm like looking at your FAO Schwartz Jellycat diner stuff.
it was so much fun. Yes, Lila's like, I hated it.
Except she got to spend time with Jasenia.
She did. Auntie Jasenia came twice a day, every day. Gave her lots of snuggles, lots of pets, lots of treats.
Yeah, a good girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to find a bag to put her little,
Her little gift.
yeah,
Mm.
because I already had a housewarming gift for her and I wanted to leave it like wrapped and pretty for her so it would be here after like the first time she came after I left. And I didn't. So she'll be getting her housewarming gift and her thank you for watching my dog gift.
Yay.
It probably will be in the same bag because that's easier.
Lila, you're so cute.
Also, our friend Corey had a birthday while I was in New York. So I made a point to go to the post office and mail her birthday card so that it would get there on her birthday. When I got back, it had come back to me because my dumb ass forgot to put a stamp on it. So it's right. It's right here. I won't show the camera because I don't want to show the world her address, but it says return for postage.
Please tell me you sent a picture of that to her.
I need to. I see it every morning when I sit down to do my makeup, and I think that I need to send her that and be like, so your birthday card's gonna be a little late this year.
Like, I really tried.
I tried so hard. Literally the day before I left, I made a separate trip to go to the post office. And I was rushing around that day, but like that's a new one for me.
You do need postage to mail things.
I know that. I have stamps. What?
You have stamps.
What?
It's not even that you had to go to the post office to get stamps.
I just have to go to post office to mail the thing. Like what 20-something teenage girl has stamps regularly? Me.
Lila's even like quietly laughing. She was like, that was her mouth just like opening. Like, are you laughing with
Great.
us?
Great.
Oh my gosh. See the tinsel here. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Siri has hair tinsel, if you didn't know.
Yes. It's I have like a couple of strands like right in the front, so it's really noticeable.
Hmm.
But it's so funny because like it's just there, it's just on my head. But people are like, what is in your hair? And I'm like, oh yeah, tinsel. And they're like, wow, how did you do that? And I was like, I paid someone money to put it in my hair.
Yeah. I don't have hair tinsel because I have curly hair. It's quite sad.
Yeah, they need to make curly tinsel.
They do. I thought about it because I was like, maybe I could engineer that. I can't because the girl that I was talking to when she did yours, she was like, "Oh yeah, one of my sisters has like curly hair," and I think she meant more wavy hair. But she was like, "Yeah, hers just goes in with like her natural hair and it looks fine." Um, and then she was like, "You also could curl the tinsel," and I'm like, "I don't want to spend time curling tinsel." And also, I think it would, for one, I don't think it would last the whole week between hair washes.
Like mine does okay, but like that's because my curl loosens a
Hmm.
lot and it like kind of loosens with it. But like again, this is not super curly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I just think that's not gonna
it's
be for
no.
me.
Because also you'd have to isolate the tinsel.
Yeah, and that sounds
That sounds
terrible.
crazy. Yeah. Mm-mm.
And then like if I curled it with a even a wand, like
It wouldn't match
it
the
wouldn't
pattern.
match. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's just unfortunate.
Mhm. Ugh.
Anyway, that's first world problems right there. Um,
My hair's curly, so I can't have hair tinsel.
yeah,
But like you also work in film, so like
I do. It's really not that big a deal because like I probably shouldn't have it anyway, but it does sound like fun.
it would catch the light so obnoxiously on camera.
Yes, it would. Yeah, like even just now looking at you.
Yeah, like in the screen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, is this recording?
Yeah.
Okay. I just was like, wait a second.
Remember the little robot lady said
I
recordings in
I
progress.
forgot already. I tuned it out.
Okay.
My brain is thinking ahead to the fact that I am starved.
Oh,
And so that's yeah.
I had breakfast this morning.
Ooh.
It was very exciting. I normally am not a breakfast girly, but I'm trying to become a breakfast girly. So this morning I had a sliced apple, and then I made my favorite little apple dip, which is
Ooh.
Greek yogurt and peanut butter.
Yum.
It was nice.
Good.
And then I had coffee, obviously.
Yes. I had some of my lentils for lunch.
Good.
Yep, and now I'm hungry.
Well, yeah, lunch was
It was a while
6 hours ago.
I mean, I ate it at 1, which was while I was teaching.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I was finished teaching, and then I was like, "Hello, everybody! I'm starving, so I'm gonna heat up my food. If you have food, you can eat it too." And they're like, "Miss, we've been eating." And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine."
great.
I'm like, your lunch is late. It's ridiculous. The children do not get lunch until 1:24.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, that's insane. I'm like, please eat in class.
That's actually crazy.
It's so late. I'm like, I can't focus. I'm like, I'm losing my mind and I'm an adult. Like, you are children.
Yeah.
Like, please eat something. So they'll be like passing around chips, and I'm like, it's fine. Like, please eat.
Yeah.
Fuel your body and your brain.
I remember when my brother was in high school, he never got the lunch period he wanted. So like one year his lunch was at like 10:30 in the morning. And he was like, I'm not hungry at 10:30 in the morning. That's 2 hours after I've had breakfast. And then I think one year it was like later, like one something. And that was terrible, apparently.
Yeah.
Thank
I think
you.
it's crazy because like my high school growing up and then like the high school I worked at before this one, there were 2 or 3 lunches.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was always just like it just varied what your fourth period had to be was just there was like an A
Yeah.
and a B lunch or whatever they called it. Um, but to split up the students.
Yeah.
Here, it's like they want to push for one lunch, and we're a span school, so we have a middle school and a high school. So right now, this year, the middle school has a separate lunch, and then the high school, and there's a little bit of a break between the two, which I think is part of the problem. But they're
Yeah.
just like, oh, we don't have enough people to do supervision for 2 lunches. It's really hard, and I'm like, you really want to have 1,400 students that you're supervising at one time? Like, are you crazy? Also, sixth graders
Yeah.
next to 20-year-olds because legally um, special ed students can be in public school or sorry I shouldn't say special ed students on an IEP can be enrolled in public school until they're 21
Wow. I
and
didn't know that.
English learners and like especially newcomers are also able to be in public school until they're I think 20 or 21 as well.
Wow.
So there is the possibility that there is a little how old are sixth graders like
Well, 11 to 12, but like theoretically, even as young as 10.
10. So we could potentially have a 10-year-old next to a 20 something, like a 20-year-old. Like that is chaotic.
Yeah.
So anyway, that I think that's crazy. But anyways, I'm like, yeah, I grew up always having separate lunches and they're like complaining about having they want
2.
one lunch and
No, that
I'm like
seems like a bad plan.
we had half as many students and had 2 lunches. But I mean, I guess that's also the Midwest, and so we had to be inside.
Mm.
And we also had open lunch, so like the kids could leave campus.
Oh,
Whereas like our kids can't leave campus, but also like the campus is different. And so most of the kids eat outside
right.
or they're in classrooms. Like the majority of them are not in the cafeteria. So I don't know. Whereas like, yeah, the school in Minnesota, it was like you had to be in
Everyone.
the cafeteria, but the cafeteria was a large commons area.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like guarding the doors and like people were watching the exits to make sure only the students who were approved to leave campus were leaving campus and to let them back in as they were coming back with their food.
Wow.
But it was also like you could just walk across the parking lot and there's like a Taco Bell right there and there's like a basically like a 7-Eleven, but it was a quick trip.
Taco Bell sounds good.
Right. Did you see one of the reward things yesterday was a $1 Mexican pizza, but you had to be the first 30,000 people, I think, to like click on the reward.
No.
I spaced it, so I didn't even try, but
They did that probably like a year ago for nacho fries. And it was like you paid, I think it was $10, but then you got free nacho fries every day for the month.
oh my gosh.
And I tried to do that one. I did not succeed. And I felt like I was on it the second it opened. No. So I think that those are just not for me, and that's okay. I do love nacho fries, though. I did have a Mexican pizza earlier this week. They're yummy, and they can make them vegetarian, so it's great. I'm not a vegetarian. I just don't like beef.
Like, can you do it with chicken?
I'm sure you probably could.
Dude, some of my students were like, oh yeah, I always wash my chicken. And I looked at them like they were psycho. And they're like, no, miss, like, aren't you worried about salmonella? And I was like, you just cook it properly. And they're like, no, you have to wash your meat. And they're like, look it up. And I was like, you look it up. And they did. They were like, no. And they're like, now you got me thinking. Like, they're like, they looked it up and they found out that washing chicken can introduce more bacteria. And I was like, it's like, you don't even wash your chicken. And they're like, but I still feel like it's gross. And I was like, because chicken is kind of gross to prepare.
Honestly, any meat when it's raw.
It's like not fun, but like chicken, especially because of the risk of salmonella. But I was like, just make sure it's actually cooked. But they were like, no, miss, you have to wash your chicken. And I was like,
No.
no, no, you do not. I have had a food handler safety card at some point in my life. I had to take a serve safe course or whatever it was called. I worked in food restaurants.
Yeah, you did. Great.
I was like, I can't, like, you're not even white. I can't even blame you for like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Anyway, so I rocked their world on accident, but just so you know, you do not have to wash your chicken.
That's crazy to me that they thought that.
I was like, and then that they were like, look it up, and I was like,
You.
you look it up.
It reminds me of the episode of Friends where Chandler's trying to help Monica make Thanksgiving, and she's like, "You can wash the cranberries," and he opens the dish soap, and she's like, "Not with soap."
Oh my gosh. So bad. Yeah, they were like, no, you don't wash it with soap, miss. And I was like, I know, but no. That's called more bacteria. Like you're introducing more bacteria to your preparation space. And they were like, oh, oh no. I'm like, oh no. Anyway, these are the same children that whenever they get chips, they're like, do you want some chips, miss? And I'm like, yes, I do. Thank you.
Great.
Um,
Do you remember when one of our roommates tried to make a turkey for Thanksgiving?
there are some really good reasons why we just buy a rotisserie chicken from Costco for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, which that was the plan that year. And that year you
Oh yeah, I wasn't
shockingly weren't
here
there. So it was just the two of us and I think Miranda. So three people.
for a gigantic ass
And
turkey
she insisted we had to have a turkey. And I said, Rochelle, sorry, name drop. We don't need a turkey for three
for three
people.
people.
And she's like, well, there'll be leftovers. And I'm like, I don't know if any of us really want leftover turkey. I don't know if I really like Thanksgiving turkey
I
that
don't even
much.
like turkey.
I like ground turkey and like lunch turkey. I don't like
I don't even like those. Like I will tolerate ground turkey, like it's fine, but like lunch turkey. Give me salami.
ew.
Prosciutto.
No. Prosciutto I've had it once just to try it because don't knock until you try it. I will try most things, maybe. And it just felt so gross in my mouth. I said, no,
It
thank
is a
you.
very soft meat.
It's also like greasy.
You gotta have it prepped properly.
I had it from a charcuterie board.
Oh, ew, no. You gotta have it like wrapped around fruit or like at least with some pesto or something. Or like with some crunchy almonds.
Nah. Um, anyway, so our roommate tried to prepare a whole turkey, which she had never done before. She also, bless her, is not the brightest. I think that's fair to say. She tries hard.
Listen, cooking a turkey is not for the faint of heart. I wouldn't try it for the first time on Thanksgiving.
No.
That is just not my recommendation.
So she called her mom on Thanksgiving, and her mom is like talking her through how to prep this turkey. And one of the things her mom says is wash the turkey. And
Oh
I
no.
said, don't wash the turkey. And she was like, well, that's what my mom said to do. And I was like, that sounds like a bad plan. Anyway, I'm pretty sure she washed the turkey. Um, and the whole time she's doing all the things to prep the turkey, she's like gagging because she's touching a raw turkey. And she's like trying to get me to help. And I'm like, I wanted a rotisserie chicken.
I wanted to buy the cooked meat.
Hmm.
This is not what I signed up for.
No, even if I cook meat myself, which I really don't do often because I don't eat a lot of meat. Um, but I like if I have like chicken breasts or if I'm making like turkey tacos, I don't touch it.
Mm-mm. I hate touching it. It's like the
No,
worst part for me.
that's what the little grabber tongs are for. It's
Yeah.
like when I am preparing chicken breasts, I pick it up with the grabbers, I season it with the little brushy brush, then we pick it up with the grabbers again, put it on the pan. I don't touch that. Yeah. Anyway,
It's a fun time for a fun time. Yeah.
yeah. I got back. I landed at basically midnight, Sunday morning slash Saturday night. I was in bed by 2:30. It was exhausting. And then I was at work for our jewelry job at 10:45 Sunday morning. So
Yay.
it was a fun time.
Yes. It was our first jewelry job without the manager.
And it went really well.
Yes.
It was actually one of the most successful pop-ups we've had.
Yeah, it was so good. I think the timing worked perfect because
Hmm.
they we were at like a local plant place and they just got a new coffee cart and I think that coffee cart
Really
is bringing
popular.
in their clientele too and like the spot is just really cute. I
Yeah.
don't know why I'm not name dropping it. If you're in Burbank, go to Tansy.
Yeah.
We love Tansy. They're great. And then the new coffee shop is Kaleido, and they're
Yeah.
also great. And I like the guys were really cool.
Yeah.
So
And the coffee was good.
coffee was, yeah, I had like a banana flavored latte. It was great.
Yeah, I had the oh, something maple syrup.
Maple something. Yeah.
Yeah. It was yummy. Vanilla maple. There we go.
Ooh,
Maple vanilla bean. Who knows? I don't know. It was
something.
yummy. And then I also had a croissant that was really good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we had people showing up who were there for us as well, which was nice.
Yeah, which is cool. So that's
Yeah.
like we're building
Yeah.
brand awareness.
Um, what else was I gonna say? Oh, and it was like really nice outside weather-wise, and it rained while I was gone quite a bit. So I think people were just excited to have a nice day because it finally wasn't cold, it wasn't rainy, it was sunny. It was a good, just a good day all around.
It really was. It was beautiful out.
Yeah.
Like honestly, if I wasn't working, I probably would have been with that girls' walk group anyway and
Yeah.
showed up. Like I was surprised more of those people didn't get something.
I think they wanted to not be left behind from the,
This is true.
you know. Yeah, there was a time though, where Siri had to leave to go to dance rehearsal. And then our other coworker was supposed to come about an hour later. And we thought that our pop-up was ending at 6. So the other girl was supposed to be there from like 5:30 at least to 6, if not 5 to 6. And we just choke on my own saliva. Anyway, so it's like 5:20 and we have a line, or I have a line at the jewelry stand, and I notice one of the Tansy employees comes out and he like shuts the main gate to their courtyard, and I was like, it's 5:20. We're supposed to have like 40 more minutes. And so then I look at the sign on their door that has their hours. On Sunday, they close at 5, not 6. Um, so I was like, oh, so I hurried up, finished the last 3 people that I had in line.
Oh my
I
gosh.
finished at like 5:45, 5:50. Other girls still not there yet. So I apologized to them because I'm like, I'm so sorry that I made you stay longer. And they were so nice about it. They were like, it's really fine. Like, we get it. You had a line. It looks like you guys had a great day. And I was like, thanks for being cool. So I like just packed up as quickly as I could by myself,
Oh my
which
gosh.
tear down and set up, that's a two-person job.
Yes, it is. I mean, you can do it one person, but it's
Not
so much
easily.
easier with two.
And so then I didn't have a vehicle to put all the stuff in because the stuff
Because
does not fit in my car. Also, we
rode with me.
yeah, because it fits in your car.
Yep.
And then I was supposed to ride back with the other girl because also fits in her car. And other girl is also one of my roommates, so that's just as convenient. We're both going to the same place. Um, and so I just like just dump everything on the sidewalk right outside the gates so that they can close the gates and lock up and they can go home. And when they left, I'm just standing there and I'm like, bye.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Yeah. Yeah. And then she finally showed up at like 6:15, maybe 6:10.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was waiting for at least 10 to 15 minutes, just standing there on the sidewalk with all this stuff. And I'm like, well, hope nobody tries to rob me because I can't even hold all this stuff at the same time.
Oh no.
It was fine. It was kind of funny because that morning I had joked about what if I get stranded at Tansy, and then I did, in fact, get stranded at Tansy.
And there's nothing I could do to help because I was in a dance rehearsal and didn't look at my phone until 8 p.m.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
by then I was home.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, are you still stranded? You didn't answer right away, so I checked your location. I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
No, I think by the time you texted me, because when I left there, I came home, I did a little bit of content that I had to do, and then I changed my bedding and like did a bunch of like as much laundry as I could. And I think I was putting my stuff back on my bed when you texted me. Actually, no, that's a lie, because I didn't get my stuff back on my bed until like 10:30.
Hmm.
But anyway, so I was late getting in bed Sunday night, and then I had to be on set at 8 a.m. Monday morning. It was great.
Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Go, 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 just if you know what they say. Yeah, I don't even know.
Right before I left, we saw Cursed Child.
Oh yeah, at the Pantages.
Yeah, which was fun.
That was a loud vehicle that just drove by.
It was.
Yeah, I was not. I had no idea what to expect. I hadn't read Cursed Child or read up on anything about it, so it's really just like a continuation, basically,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice. Give some like give people taste of what comes next ish. Um, Although at the same time, I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
But the play was good. It was fun. The effects were so cool. I love how they did a lot of that.
The effects were really cool. That was my favorite part for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. It was good. I'm glad we saw it.
Yes.
I'm even more glad we saw it for free.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah,
That
we
was
we
nice.
chaperoned a field trip.
Yes, we did. We went to the Funko store
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, we rode separately from the children.
Yes.
We went to the Funko store in Hollywood, which was that your first time going?
Yeah, I hadn't been in there yet,
Yeah, me
so
neither. But
so
it
that
was
was
really
really
cool.
yeah.
And neither of us are like collectors. We're admirers.
Yeah, I just like to see them. I don't really
Yeah.
like, I have me like I think I have two, but
Mm.
I'm not a collector, so they're not like in their boxes or anything.
The only one I have is the Lizzie McGuire one, and she is in her box.
Yeah.
But she's cool. I like her.
Hmm. You can Funko Pop yourself, which is what I really want to do, but that just was not what I needed to do that day. So I'll do that another time.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
It was a really cool store, though. They have all sorts of little photo ops set up, and like they're all really cool. Like even
Yeah.
the fandoms that I am not super into, the photo ops were still really cool.
I was just really impressed with the store altogether. Like I knew it would be kind of cool to see, but it's a lot bigger than I expected.
It's massive.
Like I thought it was just gonna be like a little whatever you walk in, there's Funko Pops and it is what it is. But no, it was like an experience.
Huge.
It felt like a museum,
Yeah, it did.
like a Funko Pop museum. Exhibits, if you will.
Yeah.
Exhibitionary. When we first walked in, there was like a Rainbow Bright lounge fly, and I was like, oh, Rainbow Bright! Oh my gosh! And she has her own like little Funko, and I was like, do I need a Rainbow Bright lounge fly and Funko Pop? And I was like, no, I do not, but I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had a lot of really cool stuff.
they really did. So that was cool. I would go back.
Oh, absolutely.
We ate at Shake Shack.
I love Shake Shack.
Yeah, that was
I tried the
delightful.
chicken tenders. They're yummy. Yeah. I also ate at Shake Shack in the airport on the way home from my trip. I had a veggie burger. It was also yummy.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yes. I just had a lettuce wrap burger at Shake Shack,
Yeah.
but it was fine.
I like that Shake Shack in Hollywood because their bathroom's always clean. So
It was nice.
if you ever are in Hollywood and you have to pee, just go buy a little drinky drink at Shake Shack.
Yeah, and Shake Shack does like the little order screen thing, so
Mm,
it's pretty easy to make your order too.
yes, I do like that.
Yeah, it makes it easier. Except when people just like stand in the way. I hate that, but
Mm,
it is what it is. We had like there were I think there were a decent number of people that were also there before the show that we
yeah,
went to, so
several like families that had like multiple kids trying to crowd around the screen and taking up more space than they needed to, but
it is what
that's
it is.
yeah, that's whatever.
It's Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Welcome to Hollywood.
I was really mad not last week, the week before. I was all excited to go to Universal after work with one of my coworkers, and I didn't really think much of it. I was just like, yeah, we'll just go after work. It'll be so fun. You know, it has to be open till like 10 or so. Anyway, I get there at like 6:10, and the guy's like, just so you know, it closes at 7. I was like, the fuck? Universal closes at 7 on a Friday night? I could not believe it. So my friend managed to make it up there, and then we like went in as fast as we could. We did Jurassic World, we did the Mummy, and then we had to leave because the park was closing. I was like, this is ridiculous, but I could not believe it. And then even City Walk closed at 9.
Wow.
So we ate dinner at Bubba Gump's and we like shopped a little bit in City Walk, but it was just like I thought this would be like a happening place to be on a Friday night because it used to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Like you used to be able to go up to City Walk on a Friday night and there were like things to do and people out. I'm like, it was dead. I'm like, this is crazy. Like this is
Yeah.
actually ridiculous. But I guess it's just not a popular spot to be in the evenings.
I think it definitely has something to do with it being off season,
Yeah.
but yeah,
But it's
still.
still just like I mean, there used to be a saddle ranch up there.
Yeah. There used to be a Hard Rock. There's still a movie theater.
Yeah, that was the thing too, where I'm like, there's a movie theater up here. Like, aren't there later movie showings? Like,
You would think so.
yeah, it was strange. I was really mad about it. I'm like, wow. And then I got an email that was like, oh, we noticed you went to Universal. Take our survey about your experience. And I was like, I was there for less than an hour because the park closed at fucking 7. They're like, what rides did you experience? And I'm like, these two. Were there any that you wanted to experience that you weren't able to?
Yes.
Yes. God.
I'm impressed you did 2 rides in an hour.
Yeah. Well, because there was nobody there. They all left. So
Closing. Yeah.
we just like walked on.
Great. I love that.
I mean, we have the Universal Express
True.
after 3, but at the same time, we could walk through the normal line too. Yeah, so we sat in the very front on Jurassic World, which I've never done before. So
How
that
was
was
that?
cool. Yeah, that was a different experience.
Did you get soaked?
Yeah, but I had a poncho.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesse brought ponchos, so we were good. We were covered, literally. So it was all good. We ponchoed up.
Good. That is the preferable way to do water rides, in my opinion.
It was just so funny because anytime I've done that ride, I've never really gotten wet. So that was funny to be in the front and be like, oh, you do get pretty wet on this ride if you're in the front.
Yeah. And they adjust the water levels. Like when it's cold outside, it's like the lowest it can go. When it's hot outside, they'll like turn it all the way up.
Yeah. So it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Good.
I forgot to take, oh, I was so mad about this too because I forgot like Universal. I thought you could just look at the rides and like find the time that your photo was at, like that you were on the ride, because that's what I remember doing. No, you have to scan the QR code. And I hadn't scanned the QR code, so we couldn't even look at our ride photos.
Aw.
It was sad.
Yeah.
It's fine. I do indeed have a platinum pass to Universal. So I can go again.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
Yeah, do I have the highest level pass at Universal and Disneyland? Yes. Yes, I do. I use the Disneyland substantially more than the Universal one, but it's substantially more expensive.
Yeah.
Universal's a lot closer, so it's funny that I'm not there more, but maybe I would be there more if they didn't close at 6 p.m. on the weekend, on the weeknights,
Yeah.
and 7 p.m. on a Friday.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Like, that's so weird.
I've been trying to get us reservations for Sunday at Disney because we have an American Girl event Sunday evening, and I was like, well, traditionally we go to Disney first, but nothing's opened up.
It will.
We'll see.
It will.
Right, hello.
Yeah, we're going to American Girl. There's so many things that I want at American Girl, but I'm like, I just don't know if that's the day. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see how it is.
Because I really want the coffee shop, and I want the little Vespa scooter thingy-majiggy with the sidecar.
The Vespa is so cute.
Oh, yeah. Because the sidecar could be where the wiener dog is.
Mhm.
Yep. Right, Lila? Yeah.
They don't have a chug. I'm so sorry.
You could get the Chihuahua Posey or whatever.
She does kind of look like Lila.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could do a Styled by Me doll and get a pet.
Hmm. Yeah, when I eventually get another Truly Me doll or whatever they're called, I will be building it online. Because I want one with my hair. Like actually my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a time.
Yeah.
What
They
are you
just
doing?
I don't remember what it was last time. They didn't have
Oh, the right color.
yeah,
Like they had the texture, but not the color.
yeah,
It was like super blonde or like,
super brown.
yep.
And I'm like a caramel blonde. Like a honey blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, one day maybe. Um, I was thinking someday maybe all my dreams will be repaid. Broadway Baby.
Oh yeah, I don't really know that song.
Broadway Baby is amazing, and Stephen Sondheim's Old Friends is opening on Broadway in like a week. And I know I just got back from New York, but I'm already trying to figure out how I can go again. Yeah.
During my spring break.
Okay. That would be really convenient for you. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be back.
I know, I need to get to New York.
Yeah. I need to go again, and I would like to go again fairly soon because I didn't get to see Sunset Boulevard, and I would really like to see Sunset Boulevard, and that closes July 13th.
Ooh.
Then Old Friends with Bernadette Peters and Lea Salonga will run at least through the summer, like probably closing around the same time as Sunset because they both have other engagements in late August.
Mm.
But then also in August, Queen of Versailles is opening with Kristen Chenoweth, which I think that'll run for a while because she'll want Tony eligibility for it, so she'll have to be there at least until January. So I think we'll have a little bit more time for that.
Christmas experience.
I freaking love New York at Christmas. It's freezing, but it's so pretty.
Yes.
I need to just figure out how to be bi-coastal. That's what I said in my Get Ready With Me today.
See what the over under would be to have a crash pad with a couple people.
Yeah, I'm like, are there timeshares there that
Are
not super expensive?
yeah, like not for the wealthy upper echelon. Like, are there options for the plebeians?
Yeah. I did really like where my hotel was though, because I was in the theater district, and I think the furthest I had to walk to a theater was 13 minutes.
Hmm. So
Yeah.
convenient.
It was very convenient.
Very walkable.
It was like literally right off Times Square. It was great.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hi, Lila. I'm petting the dog. She loves
She's
it.
happy about it.
Mhm.
She still has been so clingy. Like I've been back. This is my fourth day back, and she's so clingy. I mean, I haven't been here for most of those days, so that
She
probably has something to
missed
do with it.
you.
Because I was here Sunday. I got here at like 1:30 in the morning, and then I left
Then you
at
left, yeah.
10:30 to go to work. And then the next day I was Monday. Monday, I was on set at 8 a.m. I had a casting director workshop at 7 p.m. I like begged them to let me go, and they did. They let me go at 7. I went immediately there. I was half an hour late. My outfit like that I had packed at 7 a.m. that morning, didn't quite look how I wanted it to look, and I forgot my belt, but whatever, it was fine. I was there. Then I was at the casting director workshop until 10. So it was 10:30 by the time I got home. By the time I got home, I had spent 14 hours on that studio lot because luckily my workshop was on the same lot as where I was filming. But,
Yeah, I came and let Lila outside.
and she loved that.
Yeah, she pottied and everything because it was right before it started raining.
Beautiful. Lila, do you like when your friends come and let you out for potty breaks? Ari told me that a couple times she went outside with her.
Yeah.
It was very exciting. Lila's picky about who she goes outside with.
It's
So the fact that she like let one of my roommates take her outside multiple times, very exciting.
It's very exciting, Miss Lila. Good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is exciting progress.
Yeah. Lots of progress was made while I was gone, apparently, because my cat and her cat were like hanging out peacefully within 3 feet of each other.
See, that's really exciting.
I know. At one point, she had all the cats in her room, and they were like not upset about it, which huge news. Huge.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Last night, Lila got a bath. It was great. So
Ooh.
now she needs her little nails trimmed. They're kind of long.
Look at your little nails.
She's like, no, I don't. That's okay. Thank you.
Like, I would rather not.
Yeah.
You'll feel so much better if you do.
She says, I feel fine.
It's like Panini with her grooming appointments. Like, she's not really happy to be there, but like, she's always happy to be groomed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Lila, once she's like in the bathtub, she just kind of accepts her fate. And she's good. Like, she's not happy to be there, but she's like, it is what it is. But with her nails, she's a little hit or miss. The past few times, she's done really well. And then immediately after, when I put her down, she like runs and sits in the laundry room waiting for her treat, like by the cabinet where the treats are. So I think she's finally figured that out.
Good.
Like, I just have to suffer through this and then I get a snack.
Yes, Lila. You get treaty weedies.
Ooh. Do you like Treatos?
No. Yes.
Yeah.
She says, yep. I love the pictures that I sent you when I let her out too, because it was like the tongue, or like the one where it looked like her head is laying on my hand.
Yes, that
It's
was
so
so
cute.
cute. She was so happy.
Yes, I took a selfie with her because I held her for a little bit.
She likes to be held as she's currently being held and like making happy sighs.
Yes, you a happy girl. Riley, do you know what we need? Tacos.
Tacos.
Wednesday. That's not a taco day. Ugh. I was literally like thinking about Chick-fil-A because I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a minute because I was dying, so it's not like I really wanted Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Um, oh.
Ghost.
Uh, I also, so when I came to let Lila out on Monday, um, the last 2 weeks on Monday, I've come over here and then gone to Chick-fil-A. So when I was leaving here, my phone like auto routed me to Chick-fil-A.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, that is funny, but I want to go home and make my lentils. But what have I? Because it's been like the mobile Mondays where you get like a reward. But like the first week, my reward was a free cookie, but I didn't get the reward in my account until like 5 p.m. and it expired
Rude.
on the same day. And I was like, well, I can't use this. And then last week, my reward was a free medium fry. And I don't eat the fries at Chick-fil-A because I don't like waffle fries.
Weird.
I don't like them. I like a crinkle cut fry. I like a skinny fry. The waffle fry is weird.
I like waffle fries.
I wonder.
There's so many nooks and crannies for the ketchup.
I just think it's mushy and not flavorful. I'm gonna look. I actually think that reward did expire. Yeah, it expired already. Isn't that depressing?
R.I.P.
It expired on Sunday.
Well, that's funny because you couldn't have used it Sunday.
Yeah. What am I doing right now? I was going to look at something. Oh, my rewards points. I have 1,005 available points at Chick-fil-A.
Nice.
That's, I could redeem a deluxe sandwich or a mac and cheese. A milkshake is 800 points. Chicken breakfast sandwich is 700 points. Wow, lots of options here.
I had a slider from Dave's Hot Chicken the other day,
Ooh,
which was new. I'd never had that before. It was nice. I liked it.
I like Dave's Hot Chicken.
Yeah, I had always gotten just the tenders. I had never tried the slider before. I liked it. Yeah, lots of pickles.
I love it.
Which
I love a pickle.
same.
I have my first Jellycat was a pickle Jellycat, so
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I got my first Jellycats.
okay, tell us about your Jellycats, and then I'm showing you this picture of Mocha.
Oh, little
Her in her little
bean.
yoga shirt.
Good. Good. I like that collar. Oh, that's the one that you had, the one that matched, right?
Yeah, but it like shredded.
Rude.
Yeah, it was rude. Baby. Anyway, sorry, talk about your Jellycats,
When I left for New York City, I owned 0 Jellycats.
which is still weird to me, but
Yeah, it just hadn't happened yet. Um, I now have 4. One of them is right there if you're on YouTube. That's the pink coffee purse.
yay.
It's very cute. And then I got a waffle at the diner. That was what I ordered.
The experience.
Uh-huh. It was great. And then I also got the pink bunny rabbit that I'd had my eye on because they had a singular one left, and
You
I said,
snagged it.
that's God saying this is for Allison. And then I also got a pink macaron because I said if they had a pink macaron at the diner, I would get it, and they did. So
Good.
it's fine.
Unfortunately, Allison had to report to me that there were, in fact, no croissants.
Yes, it was quite unfortunate.
So, no croissants for Siri.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go when they'll have some.
Yeah.
Just for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I looked at Tansy the other day when I was there. Like when I went in to go to the bathroom the first time, I like scouted their Jellycats real quick, and I was like, "Do they have a croissant?" No.
No, they had 2 pretzels, but those pretzels were gone so
Yeah.
fast.
They had like the little keychain one. I thought that was cute. And the
Yeah.
next time I went in, it was gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that they had like the little bow tie pasta.
Mm-hmm.
That was cute. But I'm like, I need to like stick to it. I'm like, if they get the little wiener dog keychain, yes. Or croissant. That is it.
Yeah.
I say this now, but next time I go to Paper Source Watch, they'll have something. I'll be like, I'm taking this home with me.
Yeah. I don't need anything right now for a good while. Yeah.
Right, Lila? Yes.
Anyway,
What about a friend for Lila?
that is like one of the last things I need. I do really want a kitten. I want a kitten so bad. I can't have a kitten. I can't. No, not that would be that'd be bad. Um maybe
Your dog's face.
maybe one day. She's very cute. See, she wants a kitten too.
Do you want a kitten? She's like, I don't know. I don't know. Me you baby.
Lila, do you want a kitten? Do you want a kitten? She's excited. Do you want a kitten to play with and cuddle with? Her tail's wagging.
She's excited.
She wants a kitten. Um, anyway, I'm not getting another animal yet.
anytime soon.
No, unfortunately, unless things drastically change in the immediate future. Um,
We're gonna wake up famous and loaded.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I think that little premonition will bring us to the end of this episode of Clearly Thriving.
Oh, good.
I'm Allison Clay,
And I'm Siri
and
Harkins.
we are thriving.
Clearly.
Clearly.